Enter our doors, you're met with kindness and care. Our reception area is designed to be more than just a waiting room. It is a place of calm, thoughtfully created to ease the weight of grief. In our private conference room, conversations are guided by empathy. Here, our client experience coordinators sit beside you, not just across the table to help plan a service that truly reflects your loved one's story. Whether it's a traditional farewell or a personalized celebration of life, we take time to understand your wishes and offer thoughtful guidance. At the heart of our organization is a dedicated manager who ensures that everything runs smoothly, from the smallest detail to the final farewell. We understand that choosing a casket or a coffin is a deeply personal decision. In our selection room, we provide a calm, respectful environment where families can take their time and explore options that reflect their loved one's life, beliefs, and preference. Our spacious chapel is where memories are honored and lives are celebrated. Designed with serenity and warmth, it provides a welcoming space for families and friends to come together in reflection and remembrance. For families choosing cremation, we offer on-site professional cremation services in a setting that upholds dignity, peace, and confidentiality. Our crematorium offers a seamless and respectful alternative to traditional burial, giving families flexibility while maintaining the highest standard of care.
Tobago leader calls for peace amidst tension between the U.S., Venezuela, and Trinidad and Tobago. NESC and Education Division signed Memorandum of Understanding. IOPC begins Gulfstream oil spill payout. And Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar to address 80th UN General Assembly. Good evening, I'm Natalia Nances Montrishard. Welcome to the Tobago Updates television news for Tuesday, 23rd September 2025. To our top story. Ansel Dennis, political leader of the PNM Tobago Council, has urged peace amid rising tensions between Venezuela and the U.S., which also involved Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister. In a Facebook video, Dennis used the occasion of the nation's 49th Republic Day to call for calm, diplomacy, and respect for sovereignty, stressing that Tobago's future depends on regional stability. We are friends of all and satellites of none, he said.
It is a duty to safeguard our democracy, defend our sovereignty, and protect the well-being of every citizen, from Charlottesville to Crown Point, from Tuco to Moruga.
Dennis said Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar's government has shifted Trinidad and Tobago from principled diplomacy to reckless provocation.
They have abandoned CARICOM's steady, collective approach to peace, and instead, we hear rhetoric from the Prime Minister that praises military action, dragging our nation and our island towards a dangerous conflict.
Then the THA Chief Secretary filed Augustine's silence on the matter.
Tobago deserves leaders who will speak up, who will defend our island, who will protect our people and our economy. Not leaders who will hide behind the 6th schedule while the storm brews.
He accused the Chief Secretary Fale Augustine of siding with the Prime Minister and her government, warning that the livelihoods of many Tobagonians rely on maintaining peace with all. Now to this. On September 22, 2025, Chief Secretary Fale Augustine joined Airports Authority Chairman Aaron Henry, board members and senior managers for an official tour of the new Eastern Terminal at A&R Robinson International Airport. The visit marked Augustine's first look at the facility and highlighted the Tobago House of Assembly's role as a key stakeholder in the project. The tour also allowed newly appointed authority board members to familiarize themselves with the terminal as the project nears completion. With critical airside works still in progress, the terminal is in its final stages, transitioning from NIDCO's management to the authority's operational control. Officials stated that the collaboration between the THA, the Office of the Prime Minister, and the authority will be crucial to bringing the new terminal into service. The Tobago House of Assembly, through the Division of Education, Research and Technology and the National Energy Skills Center, NESC, officially signed a Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, earlier today. This partnership aims to enhance training and career opportunities for Tobago's youth, underscoring the dedication of both institutions to advancing education and preparing a skilled workforce in Tobago. Alia Balgobin has the details.
As campus manager, Colonel Job explains the MOU between the Division of Education and NESC represents a two-part collaboration.
There's two parts of the MOU signing contract. One, it's for school students in secondary school to have training, technical vocational training at NESC in Goldsboro. So we're giving them a taste of tech work while they are at school. So that is one thing. The second part is heavy equipment program, operator program that we're bringing into the Tobago space. It's the only program of its kind in Tobago.
Job clarified that it's a 5-month certificate program.
So the programs have a certificate. It's under a special program. So it's not a diploma program, but you'll get a certificate when you complete it. So the heavy equipment operator program takes between 4 to 5 months. My expectations is that in the next 2, 3, 4 years, we are going to have very certified heavy equipment operators in Tobago.
He noted that the partnership extends beyond the Division of Education and expressed hope for other partnerships.
So yes, that is a possibility. We can have conversations, NESC can have conversations with licensing. We can have meetings with them. So yes, it's something that we are looking forward to do.
The partnership between DIRTEC and NESC underscores a shared commitment to equipping Tobago's youth with practical, industry-relevant skills. This is Aliyah Balgobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
The International Oil Pollution Compensation, or IOPC, Fund estimates that £4.2 million, that is $38 million TT, will be paid for the Gulf Stream oil spill off Tobago, with compensation now underway but expected to continue until 2027. A report issued ahead of the IOPC's November meeting in London revealed £10 million was raised in a special Gulf Stream Major Claims Fund, though only £1 million had been disbursed by June 30th, 2025. An additional £21.5 million is projected for the period between July 2025 and March 2027. On September 12th, the IOPC stated that claims manager Mark Holman visited Trinidad and Tobago, meeting with officials and surveying affected areas. Talks address the sale of recovered oil and disposal of cleanup waste, which remains stored in pits at the Studley Park dump with no removal timeline. The Gulfstream overturned off Cove on February 7, 2024, spilling thousands of barrels of bunker fuel. The tug Solo Creed, once detained in Angola, remains missing despite satellite tracking efforts. We'll take a short break and come back with more. Stay tuned.
Was he seen?
I cool, can't complain at all.
Good vibes.
Yes, man, you don't know. Yes, man.
Before the show, before we started.
Yeah, I mean, I like me a few times. I performed here a few times.
There, yes,
actually went viral here already. It had this girl. I was like, fix your face.
This is where
it's here that took place.
Tell us about that story, as a matter of fact.
The bridal party, we gonna make all the residents happy. Bartender make it snappy. For the good and the king like Poppy. And it is like, oh. I know that one. Ding dong boy, the same man who tried to whine on me, you know. You feel like you can't make out your song.
I send in a big dirty plan for you. Better than them. And I have a big dirty plan for you. So you better don't run. Come on, fun, me say don't run. Good morning, Bacchanal. How do you do? It's very critical. Talk to you, but it's a long road. I'm going
Rise and shine, Tobago. The breakfast vibes you've been waiting for is here. It's time for Sun Up Tobago, the ultimate breakfast inclusive cooler party that kicks off your carnival in style.
We come to take shots. She come to take shots.
Join us on Thursday, October 23rd from 6 a.m. to 12 noon at Scarborough House, 138 Milford Road. Music pumping, breakfast sizzling, coolers flowing, and vibes unmatched. This is where sun, sea, soca, and celebration collides. Get your early bird tickets now at Pablo Supermarkets, Barcode, Lost Restaurant, and Launch. Signature Cuts, IslandEtickets.com, and committee members. Don't miss the event where Tobago Carnival truly begins. Sun Up Tobago. Come for the breakfast, stay for the vibe.
Hair goals, we've got them. At S&R Hair Fantasy, we provide a wide variety of quality hair, the latest hair accessories, adult toys, skin lightening products, female underwear, and much more under one roof. Check us out on Shelbourne Street in Plymouth or call us at 317-0808. We're open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. S&R Hair Fantasy for queens who know exactly what they want.
Welcome back. Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar will lead a high-level delegation, including Foreign and CARICOM Affairs Minister Sean Sobers, to the 80th session of the United Nations General Assembly in New York this week. Her attendance comes amid criticism over recent absences from regional events, including the CARICOM Heads of Government meeting in Jamaica and the CARICOM Africa Summit in Ethiopia. The highlight of the trip will be her address to the General Assembly on Friday, September 26th, alongside bilateral meetings on economic cooperation, energy security, and agriculture. This marks her first high-level international appearance since the April 28th general elections. Persad-Bissessar last addressed the Assembly in 2014, while Dr. Keith Rowley represented Trinidad and Tobago in later years, most recently in 2023. Works and Transport Minister Jolene John will act as Prime Minister in Prasad Bissessa's absence. The Division of Education has reaffirmed its commitment to safety and order in schools, following the increased police presence at several institutions. Earlier today, Secretary of Education Zorisha Hackett visited Mason Hall Secondary and the Signal Hill Secondary schools to assess operations with a police presence at the schools. The collaboration between the division and the Tobago Division of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service is a proactive step to ensure students can learn in a secure environment. Parents at both schools expressed relief, noting that visible security reassured them about their children's well-being. The division plans to continue monitoring and refining these measures throughout the term. The government's free drivers rehabilitation program is now underway, with sessions held in Coroni and upcoming dates for Tobago on Tuesday, September 30th and Wednesday, October 1st at the Millshove Administrative Complex. The initiative, mandated by the 2017 Motor Vehicles and Road Traffic Amendment Act, is a no-cost opportunity for the more than 700 drivers who were previously disqualified under the now-defunct demerit point system to regain their licenses. This comes as authorities continue to grapple with alarming statistics. Police data from early 2025 showed a sharp increase in road fatalities, including a 400% rise among motorcyclists. The two-day program is designed to transform high-risk behavior, covering crucial topics to help errant motorists re-enter the road network as responsible drivers and ultimately curb the tragic trend of road deaths. Participants must register in advance via the ministry's online portal to secure a spot. With just weeks to go before the highly anticipated Tobago Carnival, Pan Trinbago has officially unveiled its calendar of events, setting the stage for an unforgettable lead-up to the 2026 National Carnival. The lineup promises thrilling steel band performances, cultural showcases, and community celebrations designed to capture the spirit of Tobago's rich musical heritage. Organizers say this year's schedule will elevate excitement and spotlight Tobago's unique contribution to the national festivities. You're watching the Tobago Updates television news. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. More news and the weather after this.
Welcome to Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, where innovation meets excellence and service reigns supreme. Our commitment is simple: to provide high-quality, innovative aluminum, vinyl, and glass solutions for both commercial and residential spaces. At TGSL, we don't just meet needs, we exceed expectations. Our range includes the finest aluminum cladding options, setting new standards in durability and style. Driven by our passion to elevate, we aim to be the leading supplier in the Caribbean market while retaining our identity as a family-owned business. Because at Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, it's not just about products. It's about relationships. It's about you. Innovation, quality, service. That's Tobago Glass Supplies Limited.
Are you in a dispute with a registered investment service provider of the TTSEC? Or maybe you're the victim of an investment scam? You can lodge a complaint or submit an anonymous tip to the Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission. Download our Investor Protection app or go to ttsec.org.tt to access our complaint form or submit an anonymous tip. Write a clear summary of your complaint. Submit copies of supporting documents along with the originals for verification. Provide a copy of the feedback received from the entity regarding your complaint. All investor complaints or scam reports submitted by the public are acknowledged and reviewed by the TTSEC. Investigations are pursued based on the outcome of the review. Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission, protecting the interests of investors and the public. You invest, we protect. Everyone benefits.
Skibidi bang bang. Yours truly to be representing for Neon, a tribal affair by Highlighter Entertainment. We are here.
Tobago, are you ready? Highlighter Entertainments. Neon, a tribal affair. Costume sales are live. Register now at highlighterentertainment.com. This is Carnival meets culture. Rhythm meets rebellion. Neon is calling. And your moment is now. Light up the night.
I jamming on the pavement with Neon.
Was he seen?
I cool, can't complain at all.
Good vibes, good vibes.
Yes, man, you don't know. Yes, man.
Before the show, before we started,
yeah, I mean, I like me a few times. I performed here a few times.
There, yes,
actually went viral here already. It had this girl. I was like, fix your face.
This is where
it's here that took place.
Tell us about that story, as a matter of fact.
The bridal party, we gonna make all the residents happy. Bartender make it snappy. For the good and the king like Poppy. And it is like, oh. I know that one. I know that one. Ding dong boy, the same man who tried to whine on me, you know. You feel like you can't make out your song.
Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. The Tobago Hospitality and Tourism Institute is leading by example in the fight against marine pollution. On the morning of Saturday, 20th September, staff and students joined forces at Ministers Bay, Bacolod for the International Coastal Cleanup. This initiative is part of a global movement to protect our oceans and shorelines, which are increasingly threatened by plastic waste. Worldwide, an estimated 11 million tons of plastic waste enter the ocean each year, harming wildlife and ecosystems. The International Coastal Cleanup, an initiative of the Ocean Conservancy, mobilizes millions of volunteers annually to remove debris and collect data that helps inform policy and raise public awareness. Last year alone, nearly 500,000 volunteers removed over 14 million pounds of trash globally. The THTI team partnered with the Office of the Chief Secretary and other community groups to contribute to this vital effort. Every day, we bring you closer to the issues that matter most. That's why we've launched our daily social media poll on Facebook and Instagram, where your voice truly counts. Today we asked, when the new ANR Robinson International Airport Terminal opens, do you think it will positively impact Tobago's tourism industry and economy? On Facebook, of 41 respondents, 38 agreed that the new ANR Robinson Airport Terminal will boost Tobago's tourism and economy, while 3 disagreed. Meanwhile, on Instagram, 17 voted yes, while 3 voted no. Remember, your voice counts too. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram and join the conversation by voting in our daily polls. Now for a look at the weather update from the Trinidad and Tobago Met Office. Tonight is expected to be generally fair despite a few lingering showers and the low chance of an odd thunderstorm. Nighttime temperatures will drop to about 26 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow, sunshine will be interrupted by a few cloudy intervals, at times accompanied by scattered showers. There remains a low chance of an odd thunderstorm. You can look forward to a mostly fair night. Daytime temperatures are set to reach 32 degrees Celsius, with a nighttime low of about 26 degrees Celsius and a heat index of 37 degrees Celsius. Seas slight, occasionally moderate, with waves 1 to 1.5 meter in open waters and below 1 meter in sheltered areas. Sunrise is at 5:52 and sunset is at 5:57. And that's how we end this evening's newscast. Here's a recap of the headlines. PNM Tobago leader calls for peace amidst tension between the U.S., Venezuela, and Trinidad and Tobago. NESC and Education Division sign Memorandum of Understanding. IOPC begins Gulfstream oil spill payouts. And Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar to address 80th UN General Assembly. I'm Natalia Nanzis Montrishard. Thank you so much for joining us and have a great night.